Sabri Subi joins me now in the studio.
I really look at business as an incredible vehicle to really make good and make change in the world.
And then in terms of phone calls, right? And being on these calls, it's very easy when you have a lot of leads coming in to get into the frame of mind that you're jumping on the calls, you're qualifying, and you're there to get something out of the call, right? You're there to get a deal, right? Where you need to basically, when you're on these calls, right, it needs to be you need to be there to serve, not to take, right? So it's you're jumping on the call to genuinely find out, and whether that person is doing $1,000 a month, right? Or they're doing $500,000 a month, you're still there to ultimately serve that person and help them, right? Whether or not we can help them with our program, but they need to feel the energy, on the call, right? You need to go into the call with energy, and they it's I always talk about that a sales call is a transfer of energy. Right? And if you just go in there and think, cool, look, I've got 5 appointments on my calendar today. Some of them are qualified. Some of them aren't qualified, but I'm going to go into that call to give and not to take, right? That it just serves you for whatever you do. And when you have that energy, people, they can feel it. And if you don't go into every call wanting to give and to do your best performance on that call, you will rock up on a call with somebody that has everything that is ready to buy, and you don't close them because you've gotten into that frame of just going in there, qualifying them, and not going in there to also serve that person. Right? So, and what you've got to also understand is that people buy from people that make them feel good as well, and that they feel good around. And that's not about I'm not saying that you don't want to dive into the pain on the phone call. That's not what I'm saying. Right? But when someone goes into that pain of the phone call of why do you feel like you're not at your goal, and you talk them through that, they actually they feel not a level of relief, but they also are happy that you dived into that and you gave them clarity around that, right?
Tony Robbins right there.
Yeah. So it's you've just got to understand that when you're speaking to people and you're jumping into those calls and you're helping them get clarity around this thing, they might not buy on this phone call, guys. That's fine. They might come back to you and buy in 6 months' time. It might be 12 months' time, right? If my marketing was all about taking, right, then we wouldn't have people that enter into our funnel and buy 3 and 4 years later, right? I leave prospects better than when I found them, regardless of whether or not they buy from me, because I'm here to serve my market. I'm not here to sell my market. I know if I serve them, then I'll get enough of those people. So you guys look at that on your opportunities as well with the people that on your calendar, right? If you had 100 strategy sessions that you had last month, right? And let's just say that 50% of them showed, or 60% of them showed, or 70% of them showed, the ones that you do speak with, whether or not they're a good fit, you're still there to serve those guys. Right? And you need to have that emotional intelligence, and you need to understand that enthusiasm is really contagious, especially in a time right now where everyone's down and all of this news is negative and stuff. If you jump on that call with that level 10 energy, and you're doing a proper diagnosis and you're getting in and you're really wanting to help that person, right? That is going to be contagious to them. It's going to infect them. Right? And all I can tell you is that whenever you're 100% committed, things happen for you. It's like the universe opens up and gives way because it can feel your level of commitment. And because when you're so committed, it comes back to you'll do whatever it takes to get the job done, right?
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click the like button and subscribe. We're dropping a video on YouTube every other day. And if you've got any questions about any of the content that I covered in this video, just basically leave a comment with hashtag HeySabri in the comment section. And every week we're also trying to go through all those questions and get them answered. So go ahead, click subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.